Hello and welcome to the Marie Curie Show by me, Oishikosh. Marie Curie, born as Maria Sklodowska, was born on the 7th of November 1867 in Warsaw, the capital of Poland, but from her earliest days she was called Mania. Maria had 2 teachers for parents and a brother and 3 sisters who also grew up very famous. Although the Sklodowskis were a big happy family, they were very poor, and unfortunately, at the age of 8, Maria had lost her elder sister Zosia due to typhoid, and at the age of 10, she had lost her mother due to tuberculosis. And due to those reasons, she had lost all her faith in religion. At school, Maria was always at the top of her class. When Maria finished school, her father said that she had been working too hard, so he sent her off to the country for a year to stay with some relatives. It was time for Maria to face the future. She and her sister Bronya wanted to go to university, but unfortunately, Warsaw universities didn't accept females. So they joined a group of young people in which what they called a floating university, as the location of this illegal group kept changing. Marie thought that she and Bronya were never going to get to Paris like this, unless they went one at a time. So Marie took a job as a governess and Bronya was soon off to Paris. Maria soon found herself off to Paris as well, where she received a new name, Mademoiselle Marie Sklodowska. Marie mostly studied and slept. She was often ill with exhaustion. Marie took her master's degrees in physics and she got first place in her class. Then she took another degree in mathematics. Soon after, Marie was asked to do a first paid scientific job, to do some research into magnetism in steel. Due to this, in the early 1894, Marie met Pierre Curie, a tall, thoughtful, handsome, quiet man, about 9 years older than Marie, and was already well known as a brilliant physicist. They had soon fallen in love and got married. They were very happy together. Marie was pregnant with her first child, and later that year, on the 12th of September, she had her first daughter, Irene, who also grew up to be a famous scientist. After Marie had done her research in steel, she wanted to be a doctor of science like Pierre. To be a doctor of science, you had to deeply research into something. Marie chose to research in something that was recently discovered, called the uranic rays from a chemical element called uranium, which was discovered by Henri Becquerel. Marie began using her wooden shed as a laboratory. Marie tested all elements and discovered that these uranic rays were coming from other elements too, such as thorium. So she began using the term radioactivity. Marie discovered that in all these elements there was something called pitchblende, which was 4 times as radioactive as uranium. Pierre got excited and soon joined in. So something in pitchblende was more radioactive than anything. From pitchblende, Marie had found a new element which she called after her home name polonium, which was 300 times more radioactive than uranium. From polonium, Marie discovered something 1,000,000 times more radioactive than uranium. She decided it would be called radium. In 1904, Marie was pregnant again, and later that year, in December, she had another beautiful little sister for Irene, called Eve. One day, on the 19th of April, 1908, Pierre was walking down the street, thinking about science, when he suddenly got crashed by a horse cart. Marie was sad, but she had to keep going. She was the first professor to teach at the Sorbonne University, but soon radioactivity got the better of her, and one day in May 1934, she kept feeling dizzy and faint, and one day she left the institute early. On the 4th of May, 1934, Marie died of leukemia due to radiation. 2 days later,